Alright, this is a test for the VRS F-18 starter checklist. I'm here on the USS Bush CVN 77. Thanks to Gary who created this for the usnva.org, and try to do this under 10 minutes. Starting with interior checks, we're going to check starting on the left side here. Check the left circuit breakers, FCN channel 1, FCS channel 2, and launch bar circuit breakers are in. Manual canopy handle is stowed. VOL panel as desired. FCS gain switch is normal, guard down. APU switch is off here. Probe switch is retracted. Let's look at the, or excuse me, the okay, here we go. Probe switch retracted right in the middle. And sorry, I had to look for that. External tank switch should be normal, which normal, and normal. Center tank left and right, or right middle, left inner, right inner. Dump switch should be off. Internal wing switch should be off. And general control tie, which is over here. I'm sorry, here's the wing switch right there, and here's the gen tie. It should be in the normal position, so that's good. External light panel should be set, which I'll just put on the position lights here. Won't worry about the strobes. And over here is the identification lights. We'll just leave that on normal. And form lights we don't need because we're flying during the day. Throttle should be set to off, which here's idle, and that's past idle into the off position. That'll actually shut the engines off. The external lights master is forward. Okay. Let's see. Parking brake handle should be set. There it is. Landing and taxi light switch should be off. Here's a landing light / taxi that is in the off position. Anti-skid switch should be in the off position as well. As you can see, you can see kind of like we start from the left here, and then we kind of work our way up through this side, and then we'll kind of come up through here, here, then in the center console, and then back over here to the right. So just so you know the format of that. Select jettison knob should be on the safe setting. Flap switch should be on the half / off position, or excuse me, half / full position. Launch bar, let me go ahead and set that. There we go. Launch bar should be in the retracted position. Landing gear handle should be down. Check. Canopy jettison handle should be forward, which that is. Master arm, we're going to switch that to, or make sure that that is on safe. Emergency jettison switch should be out, which it is. Fire APU, fire buttons, which are right here, should both be in the out position. When it says out, it means they're just not in print. Nobody pressed it. You know, this cover isn't off, which you can do that. Okay. And left, right DDIs and HUD should be in the off position. This is should be in the off position, off position, off position. So that's good. This knob here controls both these displays. And COM, half a knob, it says, or half knob. So make sure that I got some volume on here so I can communicate. Alternator switch, or excuse me, altitude switch should be on barometric or radar. I'm just going to use radar since we're over the water here. IR cool switch, which is your infrared switch for your sidewinders. What it does is that they're heat seeking, and so there's a coolant that can go into the head seeker before you fire the weapon to make sure that it's not hot and won't get confused, the actual sensor. So make sure that's in the off position. Spin switch should be normal with the guard down, which here's a little guard. There we go. Spin switch should be in the normal, which it is. And going on to the next page here. Hook handle over here should be in the up position. Wing spread should be in the spread position, which they are. AV cool switch, which is here. This is your avionics coolant switch. Should be normal. There's an emergency switch there, if in case you need that. The jammer switch. So we move over here to the center point. It should be off, which it is. The radar warning receiver is off. The dispenser switch should be off. The auxiliary switch, which is right down here, should be in the off position. Or excuse me, not in the off position. In the, well, it says normal. There it is. Okay, normal position. Rudder pedal adjust lever. Kind of one of the interesting features of the VRS. You can adjust these rudder pedals, however you like. And circuit breakers on the right console. So we move down here. Moving along with our sweep. They should be all in, which they are. And it's kind of hard to read and do at the same time. Generator switches should be in the normal position. Okay, so here's where we start turning stuff on. There we go, normal and normal. Battery switch should still be off at this point. ECS mode, so we're looking here. ECS mode switch should be set to auto, which it is. Cabin temperature knob switch, it's not going to affect anything in your reality, but in your sim world. Don't want to get too hot or too cold. Let's see, your cabin pressure switch should be on normal, which it is. Bleed air knob should be off. Engine anti-ice should be in the off position, and pitted anti-ice should be in the off position, or I guess the auto position there. Defog handle, which is here, should be halfway, middle ground here. That's good. And then your windshield anti-ice is in anti-ice position by default. It should be in the off position there. Okay, and move on to the internal light panel, which is here. And I'll try to speed this up. Consoles, floodlight should be all in the as desired position. Chart and warning should be inoperative, and mode is as desired. So basically everything's off here. This is night vision goggle NVG mode if you want that. It's in the normal position. Chart mode's off, and warning, I'm just gonna indent that a little bit, and then you can do a test once you start up the battery later on. Okay, almost done. FLIR panel. So here's a sensor switch. Your FLIR should be in the off position, and your LTDR, which I'm not sure what that is, should be in the safe auto. Your radar knob should be in the off position. Which is over here. And your INS knob should be inoperative. I'm assuming this is the INS knob here. Alright, that's it for part 1. Hopefully I'll do a part 2. That's the interior checks of the VRS Hornet.